Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Welcome to the show. It's Freaky Friday. I don't have the thing going, you know, but you can sing it yourself. Sing the theme tune yourself. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. I go live at 5:55 on Monday and Friday. Every other Wednesday, 5:55 with my wife Christina on Balcony Banter, and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday mornings I go for a walk. If you want to join me on a walk, go to timothydowd.com/events and pick the day that you want to walk with me. We'll walk and chit chat and we'll shoot the moon. So I'm here at the Montecristo today. The Montecristo I always go on a Friday. They've just finished Sticky 13. The place is buzzing, and I know that my microphone only picks me up, but listen to this. A load of people. I've just been accosted by an Australian, and and she came over because she says, "What are you doing? I'm Australian, what are you doing?" And I says, "If you want to come back and I'll interview you." She says, "No, I'm not too sure." So she might come on in a minute. Webby's just arrived as well. He's going, his premiere will start at 7 o'clock, so we have until 7. Let me just see who's on. I've got to go straight here with the YouTube, and oh my golly gosh, Timothy Dowd, that's me. Freaky Friday, it says we're live, so we must be live. Got to watch my own advert, got to get paid. Dum-de-dum, skip the ads, there we go. 57 people watching already. Flying Trucker, Ian, good evening. Edinburgh Honest Guide, Michael, hi Tim. It's Craig, evening Tim. Lee, if you're watching, hope you get well soon. I think he's going to rest for a while and he's not going to watch, but the blood clot was a bit of a scare, so we send our love to Lee. Evening Michael, says Craig. Good evening Tim and Webby, boom, says Jeff. Webby's arrived, but he's not here yet. Lorraine Sturton, hi Tim. Over the end of June, don't forget to come and say hello. Good evening Neil, Neil's on. Derek Walker's on, Charlie, Debbie, Anne-Marie, Mike Litster, Pete and Shell, David Butler. David Butler. Good evening. Jason Dyer, have you heard how Lee is? I talked with him, was it this morning or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I think he's all right, and they've caught it in time. So he had a bit of a blood clot, and that's why he was lethargic and not feeling too well. But there you go. Brendan Scanlon, Jason Dyer, Let's Travel, hi Tim. Let's Travel, I've not seen that channel before. Have you got your own channel there? Steve Fish is on, Jeff Daniels, Brian Scott, Winston, Jill Gardinier, John Patton, and Debbie's over in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm going to calm down now. I've done the introductions. I'm going to introduce you. Do you want to be on it?
Yeah, my name's Mary.
Mary. I'm gonna put this magnet down Mary's dress and stick. Do you have a pacemaker?
No, God no.
God no. I'll tell you a story in a minute. Can I just put a magnet in there? There you go. So you're all mic'd up now. So let me turn this off. I can't hear myself talking. Ladles and jelly spoons. This is Mary from Australia, which is not only a country but a continent. Oh my golly gosh. And she's right in the sun and I'm in the shade. Do you want to come in the shade or shall I come in the sun?
No, I'll go in the shade.
You go in the shade.
Shimmy.
You want to move round? There you go. Now we don't have to mix up our gin and tonics here because...
I need another gin and tonic.
There you go. This...
Tell Chris I need a gin and tonic.
Are you Australian as well, sir? You're not Australian as
I'm
well?
not married to him.
From Ireland, from here.
But I could be. Yeah.
You've lived here 37 years? In Kayasavaki?
No, in Tenerife.
In Tenerife?
Lanzarote.
Okay, cool.
I'll move around. We all move around.
We can only hear us two because we're the only ones with mics. Mary, my name's Tim, pleased to meet you. When did you arrive in Tenerife?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago, and you came straight to see me.
I did. Yeah, I did.
She didn't know who I was until 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. No, I've been watching you, not in a creepy kind of way.
Been watching me live here?
Yeah, I have.
But you've never seen me on YouTube?
No.
Are you subscribed?
No, but I will after this.
Cool dude.
I will do it. Yep, I do it. I will.
Here we go. Oh, Jill's behind me. Oh no, it's Tina. There you go. So let's get you in fine. So, Mary from Australia, what brings you to Tenerife?
our family. Our family.
You got family over here?
No, they're English, and we consider them our family. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they live here and you come and visit, or you'll just
No,
decide to meet
They're
here?
in Birmingham, and
Okay.
we will come here by default.
Okay.
So we're here for 7 days, and it's not long enough.
It isn't long enough, is it,
No.
really? So are you going back to Birmingham then, or back to Oz?
Back to Birmingham, then France, then London, then home.
Okay, so you're doing a bit of a...
Shuffle.
A bit of a shuffle.
Bit of a shuffle.
And I'm going to calm down. I tend to talk too fast.
I think you're overwhelmed at the fact that I'm here.
And why... Okay, you come to Tenerife, but you've got friends here. Who picked Cayo Salvaje?
Who picked one? Who? What?
The village. The village.
Oh, our friend.
Yeah?
Our friend.
Are you staying in their villa, or is it a hotel?
It's in their villa,
Okay.
yes. Yeah. So it's
That's really-
basically freeloading. Freeloading.
Freeloading. Well, you're Australian.
Okay, I'll pay it. Okay. I'll go there. Yeah, basically.
I tell you what, I've had a lot of Australian friends in my life, and they've all said, you know, Tim, you've got to get to know people because then you can go and stay, right? But it's not freeloading.
No.
It's not freeloading.
We reciprocate when they come to Australia.
Exactly. And every one of them has invited me. I've never been, unfortunately, but every one of them has invited me over as their guest.
But English is so hospitable, as are Australians.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
We are big fans of the Brits, yeah.
You're big fans of Brits. Even now in the political climate. Brexit and all that, you know, pulling up the carpet and closing the doors and everything.
Well, we're a bit perplexed by that. We were discussing it last night because I won't go political. I've said
No.
political comments. But
No
I've got to tell
political
you,
comments.
No.
They know what my politics are. I'm a total lefty, but I'm not an idiot. A lot of lefties are idiots, right? Because they, you know, but I'm like the type of person that says the only reason to look into somebody else's bowl and worry about what they're doing is make sure they got enough. And make sure everybody's got enough before you gorge yourself. I think that's a great political stance, you know. Just make sure everybody's okay, then start gorging yourself, you know. But some of the lefties say we want to get all your money and all that, and all the money from the rich, and you know, it doesn't work. It never has worked. But if you're nice and kind to everybody, then that's all right. So I think I'm a lefty. Killed that conversation.
Well, I don't want to sound ignorant, but because I'm not familiar with the Brits' politics, well, even though we were discussing it last night, but 3 gin and tonics later, no.
Yeah, but don't forget, all the countries are the same. All the countries are the same. There's corporations. So, but anyway, you're right. Don't talk politics. Ladies and jelly spoons, we're here with Mary from Australia.
And I normally come to England every year to go to the Chelsea Flower Show.
You're joking?
Every year. I've been more times than half the people I know in England.
You've been more times to Chelsea Flower Show than I have, because I've never been.
This is about year 10. Yeah.
Year 10. Wow. Let's see if anyone's got any questions for you. We got 109 people watching. Give them a wave. Okay, Tim, Jason Dyer, we did that.
Tom.
Travel.
I need my lipstick and I need a gin and I get my blue bag and a gin tonic. I've got an audience. Because once I start, you don't realise I won't show.
Hi, Mary, flown all the way from Australia, says Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
David Butler, thank you.
I'll take questions.
Yeah, nobody's asking anything just now. Tony Fogarty, hi Tim, from the Oakwoods, South End, love Foggy. All right, Foggy. North Tenerife man, that's Steve from Puerto de la Cruz. Evening Dad says around the grounds, that's Steve's son. Have we got any questions? Around the grounds, fantastic channel. Okay, they're talking about football now. I've got a mate called Webby. I don't know if you know Webby. He's the mayor of Cayo, he says. He isn't, but we talk about him. And he's got a brand new channel called Webby Sports Roundup. It starts tonight at 7 o'clock.
Right.
So we're live till 7, and then we go over to his channel
and
watch the Sports Roundup. I'm the cameraman, director, and producer, so we're gonna have some fun with that. So back to Australia.
Yes.
Were you born in Australia?
Yes, I was.
So you didn't like wander into Australia like a lot of us did?
No, I didn't. I was Australian. I've now discovered my English roots and Scottish roots. So we've got a family member doing the history.
The tree, okay.
So this is when we first came to England in 2008.
Yeah.
It was my second bout of living in England.
Wow.
My first time was living in London in the 70s.
In the 70s, when you were like 2 or something like that.
I was a fetus. So I was there in 77 for the Queen's Jubilee.
Uh-huh.
And that was a big thrill. Big thrill. We like it, life. And it was the biggest thrill. And I actually thought I would never come back again. And then my husband was on secondment with an accounting firm. I don't know if I can mention it, but so I won't. So
you can mention it, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Ernst & Young. And we arrived back in here in 2008 and spent the 2 happiest years of my life here in the West Midlands.
Wow.
Meeting what now we consider as our family.
I got you. So really, basically, there's old friends that you've kept in touch with for a long time.
And they have been to Australia for our girls' weddings. They are surrogate aunts to our grandchildren. And the happiest time of our life is to be here in COVID. Put an end to all of that.
Exactly.
So we are so thrilled. This is the first time since 2019
really?
that we have been back.
Are you back? Oh,
we weren't permitted
wow.
to fly.
I'm just going to take the sunglasses off this thing because we're a little bit dark. Don't want to drop it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't smoke while I'm
That's
on
better, isn't it? You can see us now. You're watching on TV. So, ladles and jelly spoons, let's see if you've got any questions now for Mary from Australia. G'day, Mary. What part of Australia are you from? Skippy?
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
No, I don't want to say voice. What did she say? Sticky voice.
Skippy.
Skippy.
No, not sticky voice.
Adelaide. No, sorry.
Oh, did you play? Did you win?
We did. No.
Oh,
so over that.
No.
Adelaide.
Good evening, Mum. Hope you're well. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. Theo Armstrong, hello. My uncle was a £10 pom. He loved it over there, Vinny.
Got a new video.
Brian Scott, give us a wave, Tim. Where are you, Brian? He might be behind us. And Mary Elton's put up Steve's channel. Okay, yeah. If you're not subscribed to Steve, go and give him some love. We've got to get him to 1,000 followers. He does the same as me, but in the north. And he's sticking on around about 800 followers now, so we need to get him in. You're going to subscribe to Steve as well.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, just an aside, subscribers is not the thing. It's the viewers that makes the change.
I agree.
Because only a fifth of my subscribers actually watch.
I was busy, timeline, didn't line. Yeah, got it.
So it doesn't matter how many subscribers you got, as long as you got viewers. So all you viewers out there that are not subscribed, you're probably on a TV, you don't know how to, or you're probably on a phone and you're not logged in. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy yourself and come and comment if you can. What else we got? Denise Pearson, only 4,600 Wednesdays. The Lord, g'day Sheila, is saying. Mary, do you know Ange Postecoglou?
From where?
Ange Postecoglou.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
There's 24 million in Australia.
I know.
So there's one or two.
It's like people. It's like the Americans saying, "Where are you from?" I say from England. Say, you know, Joe Smith.
No.
You know.
No, we don't.
No, there must be must be famous, or it's a word that when you say it different, it's dirty. Weather looks like it's improving in Tenerife. It's not improving actually. In fact, we're going to get rain. I think it's going to be windy, and then rain in the Canary Islands. I think on the south coast here will be all right, but the north might get it. So, Steve up there and Denise, is the Supermercado open at the roundabout? Brian Scott, yes it is. It's a brand new supermarket up there at the roundabout. Okay, we got 108 people watching now, so we lost one. Where's your gin and tonic?
Not coming.
It's coming. Garçon.
Garçon.
So, back to Australia.
Back to Australia.
You're from Adelaide.
I'm from Adelaide.
And what do you do in Adelaide?
I am a grandma, a granny now, which is superstar. I look up. My husband is in semi-retirement. After having spent...
Is he with you?
Yeah, he's over there.
Okay, that's God trying to get you to stop smoking.
I know. He tried to leave... No, he didn't try to leave me. Australians are irreverent, or at least I am. No, my days now are filled with. I run a very small business, which is a party industry.
Party?
Party. I decorate
Okay.
parties.
Okay.
So it's very joyous. I enjoy doing that. And my grandchildren, I look after. We've got a couple of properties, so I float between those, and I travel.
In Australia or abroad?
Not only Adelaide
Okay.
at the moment, but no, we've always. That's my deal. Grandchildren, properties. My
And
party
party.
business,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm not
And-
trying to be Carol Middleton because I'm not.
Who's that?
Carol Middleton, Kate's.
Oh, right.
Catherine, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I'm not a royalist, and I haven't lived in England since 1977, so
And where did you come from?
I was born in Manchester.
You realise I'll start interviewing you in a minute.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
I was born in Manchester, but I left in 77 to go to Wales,
Right.
and then I was on the coast of Wales till about 87,
Yep.
and then I went to college late to learn computers.
Right.
And then after that, I went to Germany to work for Siemens for 6 months,
Oh yeah. the
and
computers.
stayed 25 years
In where in Germany?
in Germany and Bavaria, in
Oh,
Regensburg.
interesting.
Beautiful.
Now that's
Beautiful.
interesting.
My
So
wife's
we've
Bavarian.
all got a story, haven't we?
Yeah, wife's Bavarian. We stayed there till 97.
Yep.
And then I was offered a job in America in Richmond, Virginia.
Right.
We were doing a joint venture, Siemens and Motorola,
Yes.
and
yes.
we were building the
Mobile phones.
mega chip.
Right.
No, the 16 megabyte memory chip. So now it's all
Really?
gigabytes, isn't it? But
Yeah. I'm with
so
you.
I was in a factory in Regensburg that built the first mega chip, the 1 megabyte
Yes,
chip.
yes.
And then we're doing the 16 and 32 in Richmond, Virginia. Then they did logic there as well, so picture-in-picture for TVs and so all that stuff. And I was the automation engineer.
Really?
So I got famous for automating the semiconductor factory and saving a load of money. So I went back to Munich to become a communications officer for the company.
Yep.
And that's where I made my name. Retired at 53, and brought my wife here. And I've been here ever since.
But how long is ever since?
10 years next year, so 9 years. We're here 9 years now. So
What an amazing story.
Yeah.
And your wife, her name is
Christine,
Christine.
but she
And-
pronounces it Christine because she pronounces the E because she's German.
Ah.
Christine.
I love it.
And,
so, what was her story? What is her story? Not was. Is
Well,
her
funnily
story?
you should say that because she started telling her story online every other Wednesday.
Right.
So we've now got 4 videos out
Really?
where she tells her story from growing up in Bavaria. She's at the point now where she's just passed a driving test and she's gone from being an apprentice in a music shop to a sales assistant.
Really?
So that's the story that next week she's going to be telling her teenage years of what she did in Bavaria, what she got up to, and all the concerts she went to and who she's met.
Yes.
And because living in Germany, you can meet quite a lot
Well,
of people.
you do.
Yeah. And so she's been out with Stevie Ray Vaughan to the Oktoberfest.
No.
She got a plectrum handed to her from Alvin Lee. And so she's got quite a few stories. And to look at her now, she wouldn't think butter would melt, but she was a rebel in a day, I tell you. They're going.
No one needs to
They're
know.
all going.
No one needs. We are going. Come on, look. I'll be in a minute. I'm still live at the moment.
Don't worry about it. Come and say hello. Come behind us and say hi.
I've got 5 minutes. No,
Is that your husband?
No, that's my husband.
You've had it now.
No, come and talk.
You've had it
No,
now.
come and talk.
Come and say hello. I frightened him off.
No, he's all right. He'll come good.
He'll be watching this later, so you don't say anything.
He will.
Mary.
Yes.
So that's enough of me.
Yeah.
Let's get back to you.
Yeah.
So you weren't always in the party business and grandchildren. So
No,
you
I
were
wasn't. I
you were
started
a little
my-
bit younger once.
Yeah, no, my career has always been in clothing and women's fashion.
Okay.
And so I used to do fashion parades. This is a long time ago, and I'd pull them all together and store displays in. So you know the
Heidi
dummies.
Klum.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
you
a little
go.
bit. So I'd dress dummies.
Okay.
Hilarious. That was hilarious. So I would do that, and then I moved into another area. Then I went to live in England the first time in 1977.
77, just when I
So,
left.
yeah, but
We
I
missed
know,
each other.
I didn't say anything.
We
I didn't
missed
say
each
anything.
other.
So yeah, I flew in early March of 77.
You dodged that bullet, I tell you.
stayed until early January of 78. I spent Christmas of 77, in Alicante in Spain.
Okay.
And then I had New Year's.
Christmas in Alicante on 77?
I did.
I was there?
Oh my God.
No, I wasn't. It would have been good though, right? Great
But
TV.
I tell you what, the Bacardi rum was £2 for a litre. I'm still now on, I think I've got a kidney and liver issue from it. Never had another one since. And so then we went from, we had no money, then we went from Alicante to to France. We spent New Year's Eve in France, mixing. I had a very interesting crowd of friends I was travelling with. I just don't want to expose all of this at the minute.
We'll get the second interview. We'll do all the expose.
Yeah, that'd be great. I can still link up when I'm back home.
All right.
I'm sure we could.
There's 122 people watching now.
So then I spent the New Year's in France. Can I really say what we did? Can I really tell?
As long as you don't swear.
No, I won't.
You can say what you like.
Because, I tend to swear a little bit, but I won't. I promise you I won't. I was with a very dear friend of mine who has since passed over. His name is Simon. And Simon and I managed to link up with the editor of the Francois newspaper in France and his wife. We were all dining at a little restaurant in the Bastille. This is all the absolute
just
truth.
Friends, not swingers.
No, God, no. Well, I don't know what they had in mind, but we weren't. So anyway, we had dinner with these people, and I speak very little French, as did my friend Simon.
Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français.
I can't speak French.
That's it.
So we were looking at each other, and they were smiling at us, and they said, "What are you doing?" And we said, "We're Australian, and we're on holiday, and blah blah blah." They took us back to the newspaper printing
the press room.
Wow. So I still to this day have that very first copy of that newspaper from 7 years ago.
Wow.
And I do believe someone died. What's his name?
French?
No. No speaky.
Is it a book, a film?
No, a book film. Sound 2 syllables.
Some dead French guy.
No,
it wasn't
French.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, let that go. So
anyway, it was the newspaper.
It was
Elvis.
No, that was in
77.
No, he died in August. We're talking about 77, 78.
On Christmas.
But you know the guy that doesn't speak and he's.
Marcel.
No, Charlie Chaplin.
He doesn't speak. Charlie Chaplin.
I think.
There you go.
I might be wrong.
We're not wrong.
No, we could be.
In the comments.
So we went and got the first edition paper off the press.
Yeah.
Put that in my bag.
Was it hot off the press?
Oh, it was hot. It was really hot. So then they took us to a disco and I was really worried about it. I lost my shoes.
A disco in France?
Yes.
Did they have disco in France?
Yes. And then we were driving around the...
Michel Fugain.
We were driving around the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe in a circle like this.
Yeah.
And the windows were down and we would go boom, 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 boom. Here we are in Paris. And going bonne année.
Bonne année. Allez, mi ami.
That'll be kissed by various people.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then
she's fishing now.
It'll get dirty in this. I had no recollection. And then I got home with my newspaper, but not my shoes.
So you've got the original newspaper,
I've got the newspaper,
and you lost your shoes in France.
I did.
Lost my shoes
in France. Yeah, lost in France.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
Mary, that's a great story.
Oh, I do. I've got lots of them.
You do?
I think you should continue.
I reckon that this should be a series and you should stay for another week.
I can't, but can't we link up in Australia?
Well, we can link up in Australia, but I cannot travel anymore. The wife cannot travel.
But can't we do it by this?
Yeah, we could do that.
You're on.
What I'll do is I'll give you my website, which is timothydowd.com.
Oh, whoa, Timothy.
Timothy,
join my friends and family.
You know Timothy, right? Isn't just a name. And Dowd, no doubt about it. D-O-W-D. D-O-W-D, right? timothydowd.com. Get on there, get in touch with me.
I would really love to continue to be involved because I feel I've got something
what
to
I can
contribute.
do, what I've got is I've got a piece of software called StreamYard where I can interview you online. So you can be in...
I'm going to slip.
Everybody's trying to go now.
No, I'm going to slip you my
we're going to get a table.
email.
Oh, there you go.
No, but meaning because I really want to keep doing this.
No, okay.
I think I can get a table.
If I'm interesting, if I'm not interesting, well then ditch me.
You are very interesting, and I tell you what, we welcome anybody on this channel because this channel is about people who have got stories to tell. It doesn't have to be about Tenerife. If it is, it's bunts.
No.
But
Well, that's
it doesn't have to be
great.
about Tenerife.
But we can add another dimension because we do lots of things. That,
Exactly.
Let's just write that.
Just see if there's any questions for you before you go.
Yep.
Is it worth uploading videos from Tenerife even though it was the end of January, February time? Yeah, upload as many as you like. Went to Fuerteventura in June. They're all talking amongst themselves. See, the community here in the chat, they all know each other. Some of them have never met, but they all know each other through name. So if you've got a Google account and you can subscribe to the channel, you can come on and do and interact like this.
Yep.
And I have on Wednesdays, I've got balcony banter, and I invite anybody who wants to come on Wednesdays.
Oh, we're flying out Wednesday, but I'd love to be
No,
part of
any
Balcony.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I want to be.
Any
all right.
Wednesday.
I want to be part of Balcony Banter.
Michelle Pop says, Groes van Helsinki. Tracy Wilkie says, the beach bar open yet? No, but soon. Flying to Glasgow tomorrow for £31, but return on the train to Dumbarton 36. Daylight robbery. Northampton Tim, my brother-in-law's in Glasgow for the football with his dad. Joe Whiting, whereabouts is the lovely lady from? She's Australia, Adelaide. And David Butler says, okay, they're talking about football. Hit the thumbs up. Adelaide, I think, so David Butler, there you go. And Sal B's on. Hello, Sal B.
Hello.
What time is it now?
Say thank you so much for having me, and
You're
I'd like to come back again.
You can come back anytime. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55, and I go for walks Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if you're here next Tuesday morning, you can go for a walk with me for an hour, 9 till 10.
Yeah, we're around.
Oh, we're around.
Yeah, are you in the village?
We're up the road.
Okay.
Up the road.
So if I pick you up about 8:30, we'll drive somewhere. We'll go somewhere different and have a walk around Las Americas or Los Cristianos.
We'll bring Andrew and Julia with you. But I need to. Yes.
8:30 on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, what we need to do is you got a phone?
Yeah.
Have you got internet?
No.
You don't have internet.
I'm going to go into my notes.
Go
I'm
into
really
notes,
sorry.
okay.
Are we still recording?
Don't worry, they'll talk amongst themselves.
All right.
I shall give you my contact details, which everybody here knows. So
Well, I
new
don't.
note. There you go. My name is Timothy Dowd. Timothy.
I got it.
O-T-H-Y. D-O-W-D. In fact, you stay at D-O-W-D.com. .com. No space.
No, I know. Oh, okay. It's freaking out. It doesn't like when I
Don't
put a
freak
dot.
out. Don't freak dot.
I don't freak out.
There you go. Dot com. Okay. And that is my website.
So I'm going to send you a note from me, and my name is Meredith Wilson Best.
Meredith.
Mary M Wilson Best.
Okay, Mary
Because
Wilson
I
Best.
really want to continue.
My email address is just that, but with me at the beginning. me@timothydowd.com. I'll do it for you. So what I'll do is I go here. No, first of all,
I'll give it a
timothydowd.com.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do me at Timothy Dowd. I did the same as you. timothydowd.com. In fact, what I should do is say .com. Return. That's my email address, and my phone number is +34 694 445 289. I've got WhatsApp there, yeah? If you need to, if you get WhatsApp, right?
I just wanted to say in closing, because I've got to go and join my husband and my family
Okay.
for dinner. But I came over.
Where you going for dinner? Little Germany?
I don't know. But I came over to chat to this lovely man, and I was curious about what you were doing. And I learned so much, and I think.
And you've enjoyed yourself?
Yes, I have.
Well, that
very
is the
much
whole
so.
point.
And
The
you've
whole
been
point.
really interesting to talk to.
You too, thank you,
And you've
Mary.
also given us time to appear to be interesting. So I hope to be included.
It's going to be
again.
really interesting now because I'm going to put my hand down your dress again.
No. Husband there. Not happening. No, not happening. Cheers.
I'm getting the microphone.
Oh, of course. I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a chat.
You're very, very welcome.
I really did enjoy it. Thank you. Seriously.
See ya.
I mean it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
What's your name?
Chris.
Nice to see you, Chris. So you got a good one there.
Yeah, she's all right.
She's all right,
I
yeah.
didn't expect that. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're very welcome.
And I
Thank
mean
you.
that so much.
This is Webby, is my mate.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's a boy.
This is Mary from Australia,
Nice to meet you.
and she's just been on the live.
You're not Sheila? No. You don't want to be a Sheila, does she? No. What's your second name? Foster's? Right? You want me name?
No, you.
Yeah, go 5 minutes.
Whenever you're ready.
We'll have a chat with the boys. Have a chat with the boys first.
Have a chat with the boys first. There we go.
Foggy.
Foggy's been on, yeah.
He put Blob. He says to me, "When are you going on?" I said, "Wait, so he got to go and see a comedian or something?"
Blobby's on.
And he says, "I'm going to tell him he wants you to be a Tottenham fan."
I love Tottenham. I'm a spud.
You've got to be a spud. Oh,
I'm a spud.
You've got to be a Tottenham fan. Right? Give me 10 minutes. Not
I'm a little potato.
I'm on the same orange.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was interesting. Mary from Adelaide. Some great people on this channel, genuine people too. Attracts genuine folk. Let's give him some love. Thank you so much, my friends. I'm going to calm down a little bit now. So, this is the first Friday where I'm not drinking beer. I brought my own. Mary Ann, I think, bought me this. If it's not Mary Ann, let me know, but I think Mary Ann bought me this, and Harry. Thank you so much. And I put the juice in it, and what was I going to say? I ask each pub if they've got diabetic cordial, and they all say no. I say, well, I brought my own, and then there's no problem. And you can either get a tonic or a fizzy water, and it's great. And if you're cheeky, you can put a gin in the last one. Not the first one, gin in the last one. So, what's happening today? Apart from interviewing some people from Australia and sitting in the bar with the Sticky 13, we've got you guys, we've got 134 people watching now. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. And if you could put a thumbs up on the way out, that'd be great. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. But as I was saying before, I've noticed that the subscriber count, and I think the guy who told me was Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife. He said the importance is not the subscribers, it's the viewers. But you do need the subscribers to get to that magic 1,000 where the Google offer you the partner program. Now what then happens, it's nothing to do with earning money. Once you're in the partner program, they sell adverts on your channel, so they push your videos further afield. So you get more viewers that way. And the more people that view, the better. I mean, I know that I've stayed pretty constant lately. Every time Lee's on the channel, I jump 300, and then after about 2 weeks, 20 drop off or whatever. But I think that I was watching Rick today, and he was saying that you get the buzz from the subscribers, and you do. But it's the watchers that I'm interested in. Are you watching, and how long you watch? You got fed up of that, aren't you? Brian Scott, best restaurant in KL. Where's that? Oh, I mentioned Little Germany, didn't I? Did that one? No Spurs talk, please. I'm not a football fan at all. So, what's your favourite colour? Blue. What's your favourite hobby sport? What's your girlfriend's name? Shayla. Vinny says. Hey up, Cole. Is Cole on? Hey, thanks, Anne. There you go. Cole's on. I watched a couple of his shorts. They're quite good, them. They're quite good, them shorts, and very crisp as well. How do you pronounce that place you were at? Because it looked like it was a spelling that if you actually said it, then the locals would say, oh, you don't say that. Now, I know you can't tell me offline, but over in June, says Dave. We're in June. It's June now. Where are you? Dave? Dave? Where are you, Dave? Oh, wow. So, Craig's on, and Flying Trucker saying, evening, Craig. So, I made Chinese dumplings earlier. So you can get these little circles of dough frozen from Mercadona. I think it costs you $1.20. €1.20. And you take them out of the freezer about an hour before you need them, and they sort of thaw out, and there's like a sheet and then a piece of paper, sheet, piece of paper, sheet, piece of paper. And I got this metal crimper from the Chinese shop. Now, the first time I used it, I crimped them together hoping they'd stick. And what it did, it ripped the thing at the bottom and all the filling fell out. So the crimper is only really designed to just give it a little bit of a form. So I did 16 of those, 3 pork sausages, chopped chives, tablespoon of soy sauce, tablespoon of sesame oil, and grated garlic and grated ginger. And then you put that together. And I always thought you had to cook the filling first, but apparently you don't, because it cooks while you're steaming them. So you take the filling, you put a teaspoon of each in one of the things, crimp it together. I wipe the whole thing with a mixture of water and cornstarch so it gets sticky. And then I put a teaspoon in the middle, put it in the machine. Well, it's not a machine, it's just like a form, if I was to call it. And it crimps together like that. But I don't push it all the way. I just do it sort of up. And then when I drop it, the top sticks together. And then take the paper off. And then you can do the special fold that they've got on the things. And then the best thing is you put sesame oil in a pan, get it fairly hot, and put in your dumplings. And once you put your dumplings in, you let them cook on one side underneath until they're sort of crispy underneath. And you can tell by just looking. As soon as they're crispy underneath, you get half a cup of water, shove it in round the side of the wok, put the lid on, and steam it for 7 minutes. Fantastic. It's really tasty, it's really quick once you've done the form, and you're better off doing them earlier for the simple reason is the flavours get together. And serve it on a bed of lettuce or feld salad, I think is the thing. Was it cress? Big cress leaves, some tomatoes, and even a bit of cheese if you want. You know, grated cheese. Lovely. And you do dipping sauce, and that's what we're having tonight. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see a picture later on. And I know that I've been not doing the shorts lately because it's been a lot of work. And I'm behind. And when I'm behind, I go, I'm behind, so I can't do today's because tomorrow's, you know. So what I decided to do was skip a few. So the ones that I've already done, I'm going to put into a long form and put that up as one big video. You know, I'll do it as a vlog. I'll sort of say what happened in the time when I was not doing the stuff. So you'll be able to see them. But I won't be doing them on the daily basis that you can go and see what the weather's like. Weather's been the same for the last few weeks anyway. I'm running out of battery, so I've got to plug it in. Otherwise, I won't be able to like Webby's Sports Roundup. Oh, that's a story as well. I think I said it on Wednesday, but I want to talk about that as well. On Wednesday, Christina did her 4th part of her memoirs. And we're still only getting 300 people watching that. And I know it's not the same as the rest of the channel. It's not the same as the rest of the channel, because it's nothing really to do with Tenerife, but it will be. So what Christina's planning to do, or what we're planning to do as a couple, is Christina's going to tell her memoirs each week, or each fortnight it is, until she gets to the point where she meets me. And then she's going to stop, and I'm going to do my memoirs from when I was little, and then until we get to the point where I met Chris, and then we're going to blog together. So it's going to be every second Wednesday on Balcony Banter. So next Wednesday is Juliani's channel, and it's not called Balcony Banter on Juliani's channel anymore. It's called Food for Thought. And she's going to be what we've been doing for the past 2 years. She's going to carry on doing that for people who like that. And then we're going back to the original Balcony Banter theme, which is just me and Chris on the balcony shooting the moon. So if you're interested in that, don't forget Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday's changed now. And come over and give us some love there. If you want to see Christina's, I've done an extra, what is it called? playlists. So if you go to the channel, go to playlists, then Christina's Memories is a playlist now, and you can play from number 1 through number 4, or if you've missed one, you can jump around. She does say that she speaks slow, and there's a thing you can watch on catch up that you can press the little cog on the bottom, and you can say listen or watch at 1.5 speed, and then she talks quite normally. She sounds like her sister, in fact. I sound like Pinky and Perky, but she sounds like a sister. It's getting windy here. It's a bit windy, isn't it, Webby? Not windy?
Yeah. It'll be windy in a minute when I come on, son.
Windy Miller. So we're going to get Webby on a minute because it is now 18:35 and his show's starting at 19 o'clock. And I need another Tim and Tonic. I'll get it. There's your mic if you want it. So let's see what you guys are saying. My battery's in now. So someone asked me how much to earn. I didn't do this for that. I want to promote the island. After 300 subs now and 816. Okay, we really got to get you for 1,000. Scott, over in October, first time ever abroad on a plane, age 23. Any recommendation for things to do and things to see? Scott, I don't really do a lot of stuff like that. You want to check out the Night Strider. That's Andrew Knight, the Night Strider. He caters for all the young guys on the islands. He tells you where to go, what to see and what to do. And you can contact him, and he'll even go and do stuff for you if you ask him nicely. The other thing is, check out Kevin. He's a Scotsman in Tenerife. He walks around and shows you all the cheap places to stay, the most expensive places to stay, the restaurants, the ducking and diving, the back streets and all that. Kevin is a Scotsman in Tenerife. He's got loads of stuff on there. Of course, Lee, the McMaster, he hasn't been over for a few months, but he's got a big catalogue, backdated catalogue of Tenerife, where he's worked together with Daniel from Tenerife First Excursions, and they did a load of excursions, jumping off a mountain, riding quads, going out on the sea, going up in a parachute, all that type of stuff.
So what happens is, I'm on it there, then people will
and he also has a channel called The Crack Master, and he's got old catalogue, or a back catalogue of old vlogs that he did. So if you want to know what to do as a young man, those are the guys you want to check out. If you want to sit in God's waiting room with me, then that's okay. And that's live, by the way, in case you've... the microphone's live, by the way.
Sorry. Was I okay?
It's okay, yeah. Just to let you know. Derek Walker, Cole's place as well. Cole's been on. He's over again in a few weeks, and he's got a few vlogs of the island, and also La Palma when the volcano was on. He was over there. Vinny M got a Uber to do at McDonald's. So welcome to the channel, Scott. But those are the guys you want to check out for those types of things. I'm just going down to finish off doing this, and we'll get Webby over. Hi Derek, yes, he was picked up a few TV channels. Okay, did that. Didn't actually see the incidents, did that. That's live, no, I'm talking to you. You can go live, I think. Yeah. You can actually go live any time, it's just you're limited on how many people can discover your live.
For Luton, for
Turn Webby's mic off, turn Webby's mic off, he says. Okay, Craig's put the things out for there. Sue Long, Lee had to go to hospital yesterday with suspected heart attack. Haven't heard more as yet. Sue Long, don't worry. The doctor said it might have been a heart attack that he had in America, but it was actually a blood clot. And so he's got some blood thinners and he's going to be sorted out. Don't worry about him. He's out of danger. But that just goes to show, and he said so himself, that you've just got to make sure don't wait. If you're not feeling well, go to the quack, because if you wait, you can only make it worse. And if it was, say, a mild heart attack in America, then that would have been very bad. Even because flying back from America to Britain, you're at the danger of clotting blood. I mean, obviously, he sat for a long time in a cramped space. I told Lee he's got to wear stockings next time he's live and a garter and vlog it. So I talked to him yesterday. He's feeling okay. Well, he's feeling like crap, but he's out of danger and he's in the right place at the right time. So don't worry about Lee. He's going to have a rest, I think. A rest. And I think he needs it. So you might not see him for a few days, but I know Lee. He'll probably make a vlog of not vlogging. So there you go. Can't hear you with Webby. There you go. You can ask him in a minute yourself. Who's going to win? Macmaster's got a blood clot. Yep. Oi, Tim, fella, get up, sausage, dosser. Don't use dosser anymore. Okay, thank you, Tim. No problem, Sue. Clopidogrel, they call Tim. Lee might be on. Okay, not Warfarin then. Sue, yeah, met him, genuine guy, just like Tim, great guy. Lee has just posted an update. Good, I've not seen it. Anyway, so I'm going to get Webby on now. I gave him the mic early and then he went and chatted with people, and you can't stop him chatting. And I'm going to get a Tim and tonic. I might actually get a gin in the next one. Right, so why have I got Webby here? Because we're promoting his channel. His channel is Webby Sports Roundup. I think Craig's already put the link in the chat, and the link is in the description. And what I want you guys to do, is it? I think it's automatically in the description, but I'm not sure. Let me know. Oh, I can check myself. Description at Webby Boom. There you go. Yeah, I should actually put a link in there, but it just says at Webby Boom, so I just mentioned him. Live chat has moved. There we go. And I filmed the sports roundup. Oh yeah, I filmed the sports roundup. Did you get me a water? Thank you, sir. You on the water as well?
Yeah, for me chest.
Oh, tablets, yeah. So we're having. Do you want some juice? So we got a bit of juice. Marianne, if you're watching, did you get me this? Sit down, my friend. Did you get the magnet? Is it still hanging around? There you go. So Webby's been to the doctor with his chest. So Webby's got me a Cristal Agua de Seltz.
So you saying how are you? I was going to say you.
I know.
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
You're okay, mate?
Takes a lot to get me down, to be honest with you. I think it was something I caught on the plane coming back, I reckon.
Oh, right, you went to
Gloucester for 5 days with the kids. And the thing is, you're on the plane, the air cycles, and you're picking things up. A few days later, I think it caught it. Just a bit of a chest. So, yeah, we are what we are. So, it's not moaning about it.
So we got questions for you already. The news is saying that the UK is going to be hotter than Perth. Webby would make a great salesman.
I've been a salesman all my life.
Tim and Webby, good evening everyone. Alan Fraser's on.
Hi Al, how are you, man?
Don't forget thumbs up, says Anne-Marie. Magnus, the Mac in Garters. I was telling about Lee's had a blood clot.
Yes, I know.
So,
I did watch.
I said the next time he flies, he's got to wear stockings and garters.
Got my new hat on.
Is that your brand new hat? Where's my old one?
No, he's got Oz here. He's a big Leeds fan. He works for a company in Leeds. Makes them. So he made me this one last year. So I thought I'd put it up just nice and loose. He's got me 2 more. So
when's he coming over?
So we'll bring them over for me tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'll be over tomorrow.
Cool dude, new hats tomorrow.
Yeah, nice one. Okay, what you got?
Ask Webby, who does he think will win the FA Cup final? I'm a City fan and nervous.
I've had this question's been asked quite a few times the last couple of days. If City are going to mess up the treble, the game where they will mess up will be tomorrow. They'll beat Inter Milan. I want them to bring it home. But United will be a bit different kettle of fish because United won the treble back in 1999.
Manchester United.
Man United.
So it's a Man United, Man City FA Cup final.
3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Wow.
So
and that's why the horse race, the derby's early.
1:30, yeah.
I'm getting into this sport thing now.
Yeah, don't get too in. I
get 3-1 on the nose.
You're getting sad, you are, so. I think United got a chance. I really, really do. I think United 2-1, but my heart tells that's me. But in the end of the day, if I was a gambling man, which I am, you've got to say City, haven't you?
City.
Yeah, you've got to say it, son.
I actually have a claim to fame. My dad's second cousin was Harry Dowd, the goalie from City that broke his little finger. Yeah. My dad's granddad's brother's grandson.
Auntie, uncle, nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's granddad's brother's grandson, his second cousin.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Harry Dowd.
Harry Dowd.
Never met him.
Okay, we're not into sports, are you?
I'm not into sports, but I mean, it's family into family.
Who's been on? Anybody? Anybody been on?
There's actually loads of people. There's 122 people watching.
Lovely, nice.
And we've got some new names as well.
Super.
We've got some of the old names as well, and people who've returned as well,
Lovely.
which is also good. And a lot of people have been asking about you.
Okay,
and I said we're going live. Well, it's actually a premiere at 7 o'clock, so in 15 minutes. This should send you over there automatically. If it doesn't, then it will be just go to Webby Sports Roundup. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. He's got 600 now.
Yeah.
And we're doing quite well.
Within the last 2 days, we've had nearly 30 new subscribers.
He was talking to me this afternoon on WhatsApp, and he sort of says, "Yeah, Tim, we've got 1,000. 2,000 was the first one, then 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Yeah.
But, every week.
But if you imagine, right? If I've got 7,000 subscribers, nearly 8,000,
yes,
and only 1,000 people watch,
yeah,
that's an eighth of my subscribers are watching my stuff.
Okay.
So if an eighth of your subscribers are watching, that's like 75.
Yeah.
75 people,
yeah,
and you're getting 1,000. So you're getting multiple more views for the amount of subscribers. So you're doing great.
Thank you.
You know,
I've got some great ideas. I've got every day something's happening. Just very, very quickly, my charity. Ian, Big Sheffield Wednesday man.
Facts. Fight Against Cancer Tenerife.
When we finished on Thursday, I think, came in the post. 3 items, and I'll show you for next week's show. Phenomenal. 3 fantastic items for charity. I'm not going to tell you. You'll see it next week.
You have a communities page where you can put a post up with just a picture.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, you can do that as well.
That's good. I was going to mention that actually.
What you do is when you go to plus and it says create a short.
Yeah.
Create a post.
Oh, okay.
And when you say create a post,
and I just take photographs.
Yeah, it'll open your photographs automatically, and then you pick the one you want.
Fantastic.
And go next, and then you say something about it.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
So if you're not subscribed to Webby, it's another reason to subscribe. To go on his channel on the community page and have a look at all the stuff he's doing. Now, I know that you don't know 100% technically how this auction is going to work, right? But I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it.
Good, because that's been worrying me. Logistics, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
So basically what I'm thinking of is if I set up a website with all the items on it, right, so that anybody can go in and view at any time, and then I put in the latest bid.
Fantastic.
Right?
I knew you'd come up with something.
Then, if somebody wants to overbid that, they register on the website.
Yeah.
You have to say what your name and your email address and your phone number.
Yeah.
But I don't share that with anybody.
No.
Right? It's just for us.
Yeah.
And then you put a bid in, and I will automatically update the bid.
Brilliant.
Now, I don't know whether I can automate that, but I will do that. The other thing we can do, but I think it's got to be in one place. You can't do it on Twitter and on Instagram and on things. No, so it's got to be in one place. Okay. But then we can put the link on Twitter and Instagram and all that.
Okay.
So anybody can go in, and I might even
share it on different Facebooks.
What I don't want to do is to have people bid on it and then not pay.
Of course.
Right.
That's the problem we're going to have.
So you have to be registered and you have to be known to us. right?
Yeah.
So if you're not known to us,
No, of course.
you've got to give us your email address, your name, and your phone number.
Yeah.
And we will verify your bid
Yeah.
by phone
Okay.
before we put it on the site.
And if that person don't pay, then we'll go to number 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think that's the way we'll do it.
That sounds good. I've been worried about it, to be honest with you. And it's probably going to be in
Now
August.
the thing is, I'm not sure whether we can do that legally unless we get the charity behind us.
They will do, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I need the charity number to be able to run this,
Okay,
right?
yeah, for sure.
And there might even be, in fact, you guys might be able to tell me this. Is there a system in Facebook or YouTube that allows us to do auctions or donations or something like that? So if you've got a better idea that something that's already existing that we just need to say, hey, we're auctioning multiple things,
Yeah.
or do we have to set up multiple auctions? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I've got some great stuff.
Yeah.
Got some really good
But
stuff.
I've seen the stuff, and if you're a sports fan,
Ah.
it is like, wow, you know, this is
there's
like
one-
old stuff, unique stuff that's not happened.
It's worth a few quid.
Rock-
I'd buy it, I'll tell you now.
Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and see where everybody is. We did that one. Charlie thinks City. I'm a secret Man U supporter, but City's great. That's Steve in the north.
Hi, Steve.
Tony Lingard, Charlie United.
Yeah.
City for me, don't like United, said Nick Wiltshire. Charlie, yes, agree. The hardest test will be tomorrow. Who's playing in Glasgow tomorrow?
Celtic against Inverness Caledonian Thistle. That's the 5:30 of their cup. If Celtic win that, which they'll probably win by 4, 5, 6 now, then they will win the treble. It'll be the league, FA Cup, and their league cup.
And who's the underdog?
Inverness Caledonian Thistle.
Okay, and my brother-in-law, my sister Jackie and my brother-in-law Stuart, him and his dad have gone up there today. So they're going to be watching in Glasgow.
Hamden Park, Marcel.
Hamden Park, there you go.
Absolutely superb.
Hardest test for tomorrow. Luke said
Next
something,
week.
took it back.
Next week,
Yeah.
we're going to be talking about Wrexham Football Club, the demise and the up-and-coming Wrexham Football Club. We're going to get the Americans. I want them on the channel. Mr. Reynolds, the actor from America.
Ryan Reynolds.
I want you to listen
I'm actually
to
a
this.
fan of him.
I'm going for it. I'm going big style. I've got a good contact already. It's on.
We're back.
We're back. Frozen.
Oh, we're back.
Foggy. No, you're not Mr. Blobby. You're his big brother. I love you. Love to Haley as well. Don't forget, get the pub on. It's the Oakwood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tony Cotty does go in that pub.
Anyway,
Quality.
anyway,
Yeah, okay.
anyway. So what we were saying was, yeah, Foggy's on. Spurs, yeah. With Spurs the Spuds thing, is it?
Yeah, you're gonna,
okay, no.
you got to. That's got to be your team. For God. Come on, there's no. That's got to be your team. You're not a sports
I support Bury.
It's got to be Tottenham is your second.
Gig
club.
Lane
Got to.
doesn't exist anymore.
No, I know.
Does Bury play now still?
No.
Bury don't play anymore.
Disbanded.
I'm a disbanded Bury supporter then.
You've got to support Tottenham.
Tottenham. Oh, Tottenham Hotspur.
I'll see you tomorrow, Oz. Salisbury. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See
You, hey, bring your package. Bring me package, son. Positive. I love you. Yeah. Cheers, Mucker.
Can you ask Webby if he called into Talk Sport the other day? No, but he was on the radio this
Hi, John.
afternoon.
See you, big man. All right. Yeah, see you later on. Yeah.
John?
Did I? No, I didn't. No. My pal was
Talk
on.
Sport.
My pal was on Talk Sport. Ray, Newcastle Ray, 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Remember I said when I was in the crematorium,
right, yeah.
see my mum and dad. Then Ray came on talking to Wally McCoist.
Why not just set up an eBay charity auction, says Rigor Mortis. We could do that.
Listen, I'm open to offers. I don't know. I haven't got a Scooby Doo. All I am on the mouthpiece. I get the bits in, raise money for charity.
Scott Pearson says Bury's been reformed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
And Northampton Tim, world record for trebles, HH. Does that mean anything?
World record for trebles. HH. No.
And no Spurs talk. Bury playing back at Gig Lane next season.
Oh, hey, that's
Around
music.
the grounds. There you go.
What league? What league is it in? Don't know.
I don't know.
No, I'm not asking the camera, not you.
We'll travel to South to meet you guys anytime you need me. Really pleased I met you both, says North Tenerife man.
Yeah, same to you, Steve. I'll tell you what, that was
You'll be on it in 3 minutes.
the show.
Yeah, we're going
is
to
the
wrap
best,
it up now.
It's the best show.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up now. We have a show for you starting in 3 to 5 minutes, which is about sport. But I'm telling you, if you're not into sports,
Still good fun.
but you like to watch Webby and a couple of guys goofing off, right?
And naked women
And
running around Port de la Cruz.
And naked women walking around Port de la Cruz. Then nip over to Webby Sports Roundup right now.
Any questions, just ask me and I'll answer.
We're actually going to finish it now because
Superb.
my lads know their stuff. So those two, the Scott Pearson and Around the Grounds,
Yeah.
they are the sons of Stephen Denise.
Steve, yeah. Lee's one, isn't he?
Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
we're going to go over now, so I'm going to get another drink and we're going to go over. We'll be on the chat in Webby Sports Roundup. Even if you're not interested in sport, have a look at the editing and tell me how great I am.
Good fun today. Love it.
Okay, so
Bye, everybody.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I thought it was interesting with Mary from Adelaide and from Webby and from me not drinking beer, so I can drive home, which is good.
Yeah, it's good,
I
yeah.
get all my kit in the back of the car. I usually leave the car here and then pick it up the next morning, but I can drive home tonight and get my dumplings on, as they say. So I'm going to stick Webby's Sports Roundup in the corner up here. I'm going to put down here a place you can go to donate to Christina and myself, and you can subscribe for free here, and I'll put Webby's thing up in the corner there, or a t-shirt, depending, I don't know yet. So this is Tim
And Webby.
for Living with MS in Tenerife.